Everybody has an opinion. That doesn't mean that their opinions are true. When it comes to you building a business, you can't let the opinions of other people keep you from doing what you need to do in your business. Oftentimes, we're either afraid of how they may have an opinion in the future based on what we're going to do or what people have told us in the past. And it can become hard to do the activities that we need to do in our business because of other people's opinions. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You have to give up listening to other people's opinions for you to grow and build a business. And maybe you might say, well, these people in my life, I respect their opinion. Whether it be family members, whether it be a boss, whether it be a mentor or a coach or even things like this. At the end of the day, you're the one that gets to decide whose opinions you listen to. Now, if somebody has experience in the thing that they're giving you an opinion on, by the way, I would listen to it. I listen to people that have experience in the things that I'm wanting to do. They've accomplished certain things. And I would ask people to even filter me through that same lens. What's my experience? I've helped companies for the last 17 years build 8-figure revenue streams. I've helped business owners and coached them for the last 6 years to go from 0 to making 7 figures. I built my businesses to multiple 6 figures myself and haven't made less than that in years. And so what I love doing is helping people go from an idea to having a profitable business. I love taking ideas and saying, how can we tweak this a little bit to make it 10 times more profitable? And how can we do so in the most efficient amount of time? You see, speed is important while simultaneously prioritizing patience. And that's part of what I talk about with the business owners that I help. And so for you to be able to grow and build a business, you have to get rid of worrying about other people's opinions, about other people, what they think about what you're doing. You can't allow other people's opinions be the filter that you filter stuff through. I have a lot of people in my life that feel that I'm disqualified to even do what I'm doing today in business for whatever reason, because they would not go the path that I'm going if they were me. And they feel like I've made bad choices. If I let their opinions keep me stuck, I would be working for somebody else and I wouldn't be building my own business. I would stay an employee. But you see, I know the truth about other people's opinions. I can acknowledge them. I can accept their opinion. I can even thank them for their opinion. I don't need to argue or prove or validate that my opinion is true or not to them. And that's one of the biggest things that we have to realize is we don't even need to argue with other people what our opinions are. We all have opinions. I know where I'm going. I have a vision where I'm headed, and nobody's going to be able to stop me, and nobody's going to get in my way because that's what my conviction says. And that's what my beliefs about myself and my own ability say. Some of you are letting too many people that you're trying to impress or have no experience in what you're trying to do tell you what you can and can't do. And you're even letting your own past experiences tell you that. This is the tricky one. Your past experience, you might have failed in the past at something. That doesn't mean that you're going to fail in the future, because you're coming at it now with wisdom from the lessons that you learned in the past. And so we have to learn to grow past our feelings, past other people's opinions, to do the things that we know that we've set out to do in our businesses. Just because somebody has an opinion doesn't mean that it's valid. And it doesn't mean that you have to listen to it. Now, yes, their opinion is valid to them. I'm not talking about that. We want to honor people. We want to honor the fact that people can have differing opinions. That's awesome, right? But you don't have to take it on as valid for you, for your situation. You can still appreciate somebody's wrong opinion and be kind and be nice and then go on and do your own thing. Go on and do what you want to do. You don't need them to validate you. And I know some of you might be in situations where the person giving you negative opinions lives in your life or talks to you on a daily basis or is around you, or maybe is somebody at church or something like this. And these are people that you're in relationships with. You got to realize this. Nobody has the power to force you to do what they think that you should do, unless you give them that power and you choose to allow them to do that. If you've given somebody that power, then you're under them, you're under their authority. They're authorized to tell you what you should do. And nobody should be in that place in your life unless you've chosen to put them there. The coolest thing about leaders and authority in our lives is we can choose who that is in our lives, who is going to be a mentor, who's going to be an authority to us on those topics. If somebody's coming to me asking me how to build a 7-figure business, I'm an authority that can give practical guidance on how to build a business through the internet to 7 figures. If somebody's coming to me asking me how to build a house, I've never done that before. I may have opinions about building a house, but to be honest, like you probably shouldn't listen to them because that's not my lane. That's not my experience. So too often we're listening to people that don't have experience in the lane that we're in, that we're trying to go into, that we're wanting to do, and we have a dream and we have a vision, and we're putting out there what our goals are to people that aren't worthy of speaking into our lives. And then we're allowing them to just crap all over us. I'm sorry, my friends, but you got to stop that. You got to cut that out. Find some good people to speak into your life. Stop listening to so many of the opinions that are coming your way, and stop letting them stop you, and stop trying to avoid the opinions as well. People can give them, that's fine, but you're the one that has the power to choose to do what you want to do in your life and in your business. Now, if you're somebody that would like to know how to grow a business to 7 figures, I'd love to help you, and I'd love to work with you through that. You can schedule a free 15-minute call with me on my website where we go over your business and how to get you more leads and sales and how to scale things to the level that you know are possible. I also have 2 courses on my website that are self-study courses and a podcast with almost 120 episodes that can help you grow in both mindset and strategy to building businesses to 7 figures. So check those resources out on my website, jeremiahkrakowski.com.